Hello everyone, welcome to my vlog. First of all, I'm really sorry I didn't put a vlog for I think a couple of weeks now, so I'm really sorry. I've been extremely busy, but I hope you guys still following what I do, and I'm trying to update my social media all the time. So yeah, here we go. I'm back on the track. I'm trying to put a couple new vlogs before I go overseas, and then I'm going to be vlogging when I'm going to be there. So on today's vlog, I would like to chat about something which is kind of important for all of us, and it's at the same time extremely frustrating. And I would like to talk today about competition. So why the competition is something which is, as I said, really frustrating for us. And it's really important how we approach our competition, because I deeply believe, especially when you're starting your photography career, you know, we're getting so many mixed up information from the media, from social media. Sometimes we're getting really confused about it, and we don't know what to do with competition and how to approach them. So I would like to share with you my personal experience, and it's in my opinion extremely important to have certain approach to the competition in order to be successful in this field. So let me start with my story. So I remember when I started my photography business, that was something which I deeply believe was one of the most, I have to say, devastating things for me, for my business, and for my career. Competition was something what I was putting so much attention to. I've been learning that, you know, you have to, you know, go after your competition. You have to be better than them. You have to do everything what you can to somehow outbeat them. So there's a lot of, I would say, negative things which you know, the society is telling you about the competition, and that's what I was actually drawn to. I have to say and admit that publicly, I was all over my competition. I was just checking what they do. I was trying to be better than what they do. I would try to beat them up with prices, with the packages, whatever I was trying to do. I was always look at my competition and try to do something better. And that's what as I said, society is telling us most of the time, that we have to really be careful what the competition is doing, because, you know, that might really harm our business, and that's really might harm what we do. So again, I was just spending so much time on my competition, and then was really trying to figure it out what they do, that when I look back at this whole thing, I have to admit, like, that was simply insane. And then, you know, I'm not ashamed of this. You know, I think not all of us, but some of us are going through the same process. So it's important to kind of think about it a little bit, have a little bit of different approach, and then you probably will see that that's gonna change. So going back to the competition in my story, so that entire process took me for like few years. I was really how I can say it, spending way too much time on trying to figure out what my competition is doing, what the other photographers are up to. And I have to admit that was so much waste of my time that it's impossible. Not to mention that this whole thing creates so much negative emotions, negative way of thinking about other people, and negative way of thinking about other businesses, which was completely insane. And one day, after so many years of doing that, I had a chance to read a very interesting book written by Simon Sinek, when he actually talks about the leadership. And that book just completely changed my life. That book completely made me look at the world and what I do and what other people do from completely different angle. And the main message of that book was basically, well, the book was talking about how people kind of think about, you know, the other businesses. And then there's two different kinds of businesses. You know, one of them which basically focus on kind of their own identity. They focus on what they can do to be better. And there's other businesses who basically focus on the other businesses, and they basically try to see and check and basically go after them. They not try to improve what they do. They try to kind of look at other businesses and mainly improve what they do based on what someone else is doing. And that was my biggest problem. And since I had that book in my hand, and I'll actually link that book so everyone can read it, and basically changed my mind on my business and the competitors and competition and, you know, other photographers and other businesses. So basically what I changed is my biggest competitor right now in my life is me. I'm trying to be competitive with myself. I'm trying to be better every single day and try to do something better what I was basically doing yesterday or week before. So that's my main focus, and that's what I'm trying to improve right now. Sometimes I go and I see what other people do, and I'm trying to kind of get some things, you know, such as some ideas or learn something, or if I don't know how to do something or I want to improve something, then I kind of go and I'm look after, you know, some of those guys who are in the field, and they are kind of my competitors to see. But I never again have that feelings like jealousy and, you know, trying to kind of go after them or be better than them, because that's what's really gonna well, destroy what I do. And we're losing the identity if we actually just look up to someone and we try to be like someone else. We have to try to at least create kind of own identity, and the one way to do that is to try to improve what you do. And that was one of my biggest, I have to say, challenges. But when I passed that, I realized that basically my business improved. I feel better about what I do. I can see improvement in my work, and that's fantastic. That's what I was always hoping for, but I never knew how to achieve that. And one of those problems, what I said, was the competitors who actually were having, well, it's not them, it was actually me that was trying to look at the competitors, and that was kind of choking me all the time, because I was trying to chase them, not chase myself. And I want to share with you this message, because I think by looking on social media and talking to some other photographers, I constantly see that there is a lot of arguing, and there's a lot of kind of weird conversation, because you can see the jealousy, and, you know, someone is trying to be like someone else and try to outbeat the competitors, and then they try to be better than someone else, but that's just the wrong way. And another example of what I want to say, this is what is so amazing, that, you know, there are people who pass this entire competitive, I would say, stage where they try to you know, just be better than someone else, that they share their information, that they share their knowledge. And you probably know who I'm talking about, and you guys know these guys. And I think the only also way to improve that, you know, we have to work together. We have to somehow help each other, so we all gonna improve. Because, you know, working as a group, working as a team, that's the only way to well, to improve what we do, and then basically change our careers, change you know, or, well, not change the style, but improve our style. And I think we have to share those kind of approach. We have to share this kind of way of thinking, because that's the only way to get better in our field. And we can see definitely a lot of changes over the last 5-6 years. It's been tremendous improvement in photography field, where there's a lot of photographers who well, basically they don't have that approach that, you know, I'm kind of working on my own, and you know, like, this is just my thing, but they try to improve what they do and they share it, so, you know, all of us can be better as well. But that's another thing, you know, you have to have a peace with yourself first, and you have to somehow kind of how I can even kind of describe this. You can accept yourself. You have to accept what you do, and you have to be comfortable with your work and with everything what you do, in order to kind of open to the others. But you can't also, you have to work with the competition. You have to be helpful. You have to work as a team instead of kind of fighting them. And this is just a message I want to actually share today, because as I said, you know, that was something which I was struggling a lot in my career, and took me many years to understand that. So if you can start with that approach as soon as you actually get into this field, then you will see, you will first of all improve much faster. You will be you're going to be successful much quicker. So again, don't go after your competitors, try to work with them, but, you know, again, the one competitor you want to have is you, is someone which you do, and this is the kind of battle you have to face it to make sure that, you know, every day you do something better, you do something, you improve something every single day, and then you will see those results which you're never gonna expect it. So that was fairly short vlog. I hope that was interesting. Again, if you have any comments, you have any interesting thoughts about this, please share with the comments. I definitely would like to hear your feedback and your approach, and maybe there's something you actually struggle with in your career and you don't know how to deal with this. Then yeah, I would definitely like to hear from you. So have a fantastic week, guys. It's Tuesday morning, so it's still a lot of days to ahead, so you guys can create some cool shoots. I'm gonna be extremely busy. I'm leaving overseas next week, so I'm trying to also put some stuff together, but I will be with you, and then we'll be vlogging some more interesting content, you know, overseas, and I will try to do one more vlog before I go. So have a fantastic week, guys, and I'll chat to you guys soon.